soon as we do
Gotta
this.
get the last one out.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the stream. It's been a very long time since we've been able to play in Barovia, and we have with us most of our party. However, some of them will be missing for a bit. Um, yeah, so it's a thing. So in case you guys weren't aware or you were new to the stream, we play usually on Saturdays. Not sure if we're playing on the 24th or not. I have no idea yet. But we are playing for charity. We're hoping to get to $750 before December 31st, because if we can get to that amount of magnificent dough, then I have several individuals who will be doing a one-chip challenge with me on stream. So you can watch us all cry and puke a bit. It'll be fun and amazing. I guarantee it. Maybe. But when last we left off with our D&D session, our lovely party had recently run into Malik the Hopeful, a ranger of some renown that was being kicked out by the Were-Ravens for some reason. We don't know why yet, obviously. And he was kind of pushed into helping them with the Wizard of the Vine Winery. They went there, discovered that there was a literal army of minions waiting for them when one of their few, uh, Lilith, decided that instead of trying to be sneaky and look at the manor a bit more, maybe they would rush right up and try to knock on the door, which sprung the trap. Around 30 little blights came up and tried to attack them. That didn't go so well for the Blights, unfortunately for the Blights, but the reinforcements of several druids and a wave of more Blights, as well as several larger Blights wakening in the distance, made the party retreat after most of them had been knocked to very low health. They went into the forest, prepped a safe-ish area for themselves, and are currently resting. There's been a bit of discussion back and forth in the offline times, but yeah, so I think that catches us up relatively well, and we will set the scene with dusk approaching quickly as the party themselves crouch in an open field while Malik does a bit of a scouting around. There's been some communion with deities and gods amongst those who are religious, and an attempt to try and figure out not only what the party needs to do going forward, but also solve some individual problems and issues that each person is having, not only with their teammates, but with where they are in Barovia.
Y'all have fun. I'm making sure the perimeter's safe.
Speaking of
So,
which, Malik, I will get you to roll a perception check and a stealth check, please.
and
Ooh,
um,
I'm kind of good at
so
this.
Sis, you have any ideas how we can get through this? I know, and somebody is magically appeared.
Oh, it's me. Hold on. Hold on.
Um, as Therian is surely giving Lilith a well-deserved spanking. Um, do you think of anything that you could we could do to get past and get through this? I don't want to have full splinters out of my leg, other areas again.
Reading. Out of character. Give me 1 second to swallow.
Okay, while she's ignoring me,
Don't.
Krim, do you have anything?
Don't. Arabella kind of just looks at Mario. Goes, look, kind of tapped. As far as like big zombies go. I can maybe see if I can make something with what I have. Like some kind of quick chemical bomb.
So we're gonna blow it up. Okay.
I didn't say blow, the fucking building up. But yeah, I mean, pretty much we're gonna blow it up. It's a good plan.
Right. Well,
At least the big guys.
Put a pin in it. Krim, do you have anything? Maybe we think you can Malik might be able to sneak past and get what we need and get the hell out.
Well, like, the problem was the building is the objective.
I thought the wine was the objective.
The wine is one of the objectives. I'm pretty sure they wanted us to clear out and like investigate what happened to that place. Like
And we
the
can't.
the side
yeah.
job was getting the wine for our favorite watering hole.
Favorite's a strong word. Shit. Okay. So, they came back. So, all right. Well, back to Plan A. This bomb. What do you need help making with it?
Arabella reaches into her bag and starts pulling out. There's a holy symbol, like a backup amulet. She got a flask. She pulls out manacles, a stake, another flask, a box of matches, and then she kind of pulls out her alchemist supplies.
Where were you keeping all of this?
And what?
Can
No,
we just,
never mind.
delve, grab one group, murderate them, make them dead, stealth into bush, continue doing so until they're all dead?
When you say group, how large a group?
Like, hit and run tactics? I know you've been in an army before. I know this is, like, probably something you've done.
We can. The problem with that kind of warfare is typically when you're doing that, and she takes the fucking wooden stake that she had just dropped on the floor and starts kind of drawing a circle and then little X's to like represent things. So say these are the target. She draws like an X. The problem is there's a lot of them and not a lot of us. And the best way to do that is normally you would have this done in like a couple of groups where you're attacking from different angles, because the second we attack those guys, we don't know, like, the fucking weird stick people made them, so they could know where we are immediately and just send the rest. Does that make sense? Like, it's an unknown variable as far as the enemy.
Malik, what was your perception check?
Of my perception check, it will all depend if this is considered a forest terrain or not.
It is.
It is okay. It is an 11.
Okay, and your stealth?
My stealth is a 19.
Okay. Does anyone have a passive perception above 22?
You know damn well.
We're level 4.
We sometimes forget to.
Something's getting
It's
past me.
very possible.
It is very possible. Not with us.
That alert feat.
Mm-hmm. So as you're all sitting here discussing your various plans, I need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All of us?
Not Malik, but everyone else, yeah.
Okay.
Of course not. I'm the one guy that can't get hit.
I forgot where to pull my stuff from. Give me a moment. There it is.
So, chill the fuck out. Why are you in my closet?
A dex save.
Did you?
Why am I at... Okay. Oh, roll 20. How I do love that I forgot that you fucking suck.
All right, that is a whole lot of oof. So Arabella, Crimsteel, Mario, Lilith, and Therian, all of you fail this. You are all considered pinned, as from the brush, not maybe 20, 30 meters away from you, comes a spray of arrows. Each of you feels a jerk and a tug as the arrows pin your clothing, not striking your flesh, but pin you to the ground in such a way as to make it almost impossible to pull out. And striding from the brush comes Yob,
Fuck.
a bow in hand.
Um,
See, look, right here. There he is.
Oh, we can't
Uh,
hate you.
no, we can't.
Yob?
What you doing there, buddy? What's all this?
What's all this then?
Just doing
Normally it takes like 2 or 3 dates before I get shot up.
About that, Arabella.
Also,
What do you mean
would I
about that?
hear that? But
You might. That's what your perception check was for, and a pitiful 11 does not quite do it.
Well,
have fun, guys.
we'll try.
So
Far
I'm here to do my job, and he pulls out a knife.
Wait. What job?
Wait, before even wait. Who you trying to do the job to?
He pulls out a black stone, throws it in the middle of the group,
And
walks towards Arabella.
Wait.
fuck.
In front of my brother?
Can't do anything.
This
Shit.
is like
There's something I need to tell you before you killed. I may have told him that you went on the team with somebody.
you told him I went on a date.
I told him you were.
And he gets close to you.
Can I make another perception check, please?
That I was.
With Strahd?
He reaches back behind your head and grabs your hair, pulling your head up so that your neck is visible.
Can I cast this sleep spell?
Can I try to pull myself free from this?
Go ahead and make
Can I-
a strength check. And Mario, I need you to make an Arcana check.
An Arcana. God.
Can I make another
Oh my-
perception check? Just
Absolutely.
Am
like
I
looking
still-
back.
I'm
Can I
still
just-
at
Can I just
disadvantage,
activate
right?
my lightning because he's touching me?
Yeah. You do
23.
so, and he just shivers for a moment and grips harder.
I rolled a 12.
So a 12 does not let you pull free. Mario with a 13. As you go to cast your spell, it seems like all of your power.
Wait.
Yes.
Am I still exhausted?
Yes, you are.
Then it's an 8.
With an 8, as you go to cast your spell, all of your mystic might is pulled into that black stone. The stone cracks a little,
Alright.
and he reaches back with a
I
knife.
have a question.
Yep.
So for me, do you know how I've been, what I've been trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to do that?
You can try to push. Yeah, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy, you all ready for the straight
Wait,
roll? 'Cause I have
I
zero
believe in
modifiers.
It just pinned our clothes?
Believe.
Nope.
Oof. Yes, but pin your clothes in such a way as to make it impossible to remove them for now, without a
Oh.
strength check. Grayson really wants to
Okay.
be part of this, though. He keeps coming back up. And he reaches back with a knife, grabs, and he makes sure to get a full handful of your hair to pull your head back.
Can
Takes
he
the
make a
knife.
wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Are you casting a spell?
It's not a spell, it's channel divinity.
If a 23 sees this, then I'm
A 23, you do hear a disturbance, so you would have to move towards it, but you are out scouting. Okay.
gotcha. Yeah, I'm moving back then.
That is a 15 on the die, so a
Yeah, he passes.
18?
Never mind.
Okay. All right.
Fucking
Um,
damn it.
Okay.
And he just
So
looks at
he's-
you, and he says, I'm sorry. And then he cuts off a massive chunk of your hair.
Dude.
And he puts it in his
How
pocket.
how do I know that this was going to be happening? It wasn't going to be that. What we were thinking.
Well, he just puts it in his pocket. That's it. Just like starts to try to walk away.
Now I gotta get a haircut.
And then he grabs your hand. He puts a ring on it.
Oh.
The ring clamps down and is painful for a moment. Your finger
Ow.
goes kind of black, and then that blackness is absorbed again and then passes through your veins, leaving trace mark tattoos all across your body.
Yup, what the fuck is this?
Your body's a wonderland now.
Listen.
Congratulations, you're married.
Shut up. Maybe for your people, it's different. Where you come from, I don't know. But as your friend will soon discover, hunters experience emotions differently. We're more primal. It's deeper in us. When I first met you, I thought you were the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. And that hasn't changed. You're dead now.
Huh?
Let me know as soon as I'm when I'm in range.
You are dead now. Don't come back. Therian, you managed to pull yourself free.
I think he's trying to save your life in a weird way.
Oh, okay. What is up with the ring?
It means that no magic will be able to detect you.
Okay.
It's standard procedure for our people to ensure a kill by scrying on the victim afterwards.
Crims clues in and goes, I know what happened. Mhm.
Thank you.
I knew you'd bring change, all of you. Foreign lands, mingling with ours. I met you in the woods, and I could smell it. Difference, newness. This land needs change. Deserves change. I can't forgive what happened to my people. And I think you had something to do with it, all of you. But still, I can't be angry yet. When the order came down to kill you, I took it myself.
Would it help to know that we might be able to repay you? If we rid the land of the curse once and for all? If you catch my drift?
Some of my family were caught up in that vampire feast. I had to kill them. You can't bring a child back from that sort of trouble. And here, he reaches into his back pocket and pulls out a Looks to be a small bag, like a sachet, and hands it to you.
Therian will begin pulling all of the arrows out of everyone else
Mm-hmm.
to get them up.
Oh no, I'm taking my shots
And then
as soon as I'm within range.
Malik, you actually get you see that you manage to catch the tail end of a dagger being waved. Excuse me, at Arabella in one hand and a bag being handed over in the other. It almost looks like, from your perspective, he's robbing the group.
All right, cool. Yeah. So, God, I love Dread Ambusher. I really, really do. Um,
We don't need to
So-
come back, do we?
Hmm?
We don't
I'm
need
still
Malik.
stealthy.
No,
I'm still
he's
stealthy as
stealthy
shit.
as fuck. Yeah.
Yet.
But then that one's not. That one will. I don't think a 15 will hit, but I guarantee you a 25 will.
The 15 will not, but a 25
Mhm.
certainly will. As you shoot and you hit Yab in the shoulder, he barely flinches. He just slowly looks towards where the arrow came from,
Mm-hmm.
reaches back and pulls out the arrow,
I
and there's a bit
don't-
of black blood that slowly trickles down. Not red, but black.
Hey, buddy, you mind not doing that again?
Can you not?
it.
Can you not shoot him, please?
I mean, but I can. But
Yeah, but don't.
I'm sorry. Is there something that I'm missing here?
Yes.
A lot.
Okay, well,
Yes.
That's the whole thing.
okay. There's just like
Is
nets
he-
and arrows all over the ground.
He's
Is he one of
he's
yours?
new.
We're-
Yeah.
the jury's out on that, but
Yeah.
we're trying.
We picked him up.
No, actually, I think I was like forced to be with you guys because these guys just couldn't handle my charisma and stuff like that. But
He was
Arab-
thrust upon us.
Don't say that way. Yep. Here, and Arabella will cast healing word on Yop.
As you go to cast, it fizzles and you feel the magic energy pulled away from you into the stone, which cracks a little more. Now there's a deep line going through the middle.
Everyone's no longer pinned to the ground, right?
Yeah.
What does the rock do?
Anti-magic. And he reaches over and he picks it up. And he puts it in your hand and closes his hand over it and says, if it hits the ground, it's good for one more, I think. As long as it's on you, it won't do anything.
Wouldn't have
Okay.
to have any more.
To kill to get one of these, you need to kill a werewolf and reach into its breast and just hope that it was an alpha, and one of these has been growing in it for 100 years.
Oh, okay. There.
I heard
Okay.
about that. Yeah, those things. You definitely nasty beasts. You never want to go in against that.
Is there anything easy in this country?
I thought love would be.
Well, love's never easy. Are you kidding me?
I-
It breaks your heart every day.
Uh-huh.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Malik, we're in a very
Arabella's just gonna.
delicate situation.
No, just hold on.
Just
But
no,
love
no,
is the
Malik.
greatest magic. You know that, right?
Right, but just-
Just shush. You've already tried to kill two of us. But love is the greatest magic as long as you believe in it.
1/10 of that pouch in a liter of water.
I have no idea what's going on right now. But
Brew it into a tea. and
Okay.
drink it. It'll prevent a Dompier.
Okay.
What? Oh.
Thank you for that information and your help, Yob.
Don't come back.
Yep.
Promise me.
promise that I won't step foot in Valaki again.
He reaches down and takes the hand that doesn't have the stone and gently kisses it. Then drops it. And flicks a knife directly at Malik.
All right.
Malik does an 18 hit.
Oh yeah, 18 hits.
Yeah, okay.
I would like to make a deception to see if I could do the same thing that he did. Try to play it off that it doesn't hurt.
You're only going to take 5 points of damage, but it does bury itself in you. And he just continues to walk away.
Hey,
Go ahead and roll a deception check.
Yeah. Okay, that's not too horrible. It's a 14.
You're like, oh yeah, nothing at all. It's fine.
I know it's nothing at all. Oh, Jeff, fucking God.
He pauses, his back still turned to you.
if the sun ever shines in this shithole, leave it this place. Yeah? See our world instead.
Haven't you ever heard? Monsters belong in the dark. And he continues walking.
Fucking bar. Oh.
I'm gonna turn to Lilith
Fucking-
and just give her the
Hiding behind
nastiest,
Therian.
the nastiest look. Like, the nastiest look you have ever seen on her face.
Just say protect me, Therian.
No, I said Lilith is hiding behind Therian.
Oh, same difference.
Is this just a regular dagger, by the way?
No, it's curved and hooked, so when you try to pull it out, it pulls at some tendons on the inside of you.
Okay, well, we're just like, no, I'm keeping this dagger.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
you managed to pull it out, and it's straight, but then has a circle and a hook on the end that's meant for ripping apart tendons.
Any more damage on that? Other than just
no.
the 5?
No, it's just the 5. But for a regular person, when you pull it out, so the dagger is meant to be thrown, obviously. But it deals a D4 damage, and when it's removed, it does an additional D4 damage. But we'll say that because you're not doing it in the middle of combat, you're not going to take that.
Okay. And just call it
Here's a
dagger and just call it special dagger.
Here's a question for the other two party members. Is he bleeding now when he pulls that out?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he certainly is.
God, fucking.
Go for
roll
it.
those
Damn you.
frenzy checks, man.
Have fun.
Oh, that's fine.
That is not.
Mario. Oh no.
Mario, do you have any negatives remaining, or are you at perfect balance?
He's at
I'm
perfect.
perfectly balanced.
Okay, you don't
As all things
frenzy
should be.
yet, but you will lose a point of intelligence, and then gain a point of whatever stat you choose. Except for con, obviously.
Yes.
And you are now beginning to get hungry.
Yeah. Malik.
Yeah, you need a hug?
No, please don't. Please don't. I don't know if anyone. I don't know if anyone has told you. Bleeding isn't kind of a no-no in the circle here, for reasons. So if you can pass it up as fast as you can, that'd be great.
Okay. I mean, I'm like, I know nothing about you guys at all, other than that all but like 2 of you have accepted my hugs. And so I'm just like completely baffled on what's going on with the rest of you. And
That clan that you
Mario
by the way,
vomits at the sight of blood aggressively. It's like, it's bad.
Yeah. Vomits.
That clan that you came from, by the way, I'm having a hard time remembering right now. Did they force you to come with us, or
No. Yeah, it's just kind of like, hey, you should probably lead them. I mean, you're probably the best bet.
Did you do anything to piss them off?
Not that I know of.
Okay. walking death sentence comes to the mind, but you know, that'll do it.
Hmm.
Or living death sentence. Sorry.
Right.
He's gonna take a. Yeah, that'll be for later. He's gonna like step away.
You sure you don't want a hug?
Malik. That would probably be the last thing that you did. Please, no hugs.
Are you sure? A
I'm-
hug
I'm
fixes
not-
everything.
I'm not even trying to
Malik,
sound
Malik,
cool.
I'll take a hug, Malik.
Look over here. Someone takes a hug, all right?
Lil's gonna go over and hug him. And the only healing she has left is her freaking
Edge healing.
I don't think
edge, and she's gonna use it on him. I
Okay.
can't remember what
So-
it is though.
Malik, as you
Acid.
go to heal or go to hug, there's when there's a moment of instant contact where your skin sears around the wound, and as you kind of pull back, it's been burned closed, half melted shut, like you've been stuck with acid.
Oh shit, that was fucking nifty.
Yeah,
Can you always
only-
do that?
only once a day. Well, I could do it more. It takes a lot out of me. I'd rather only do it once a
Okay,
day.
why are you grabbing my ass? I'm just
It's a
saying.
nice ass.
Okay.
She actually does like move her hands down.
Okay, we're gonna remove that right there. This was a friendly hug.
As opposed to an adult hug, yes.
This boy has a mind of a child.
I would like to point out that Lilith is completely not looking at Arabelle at all. Like refuses to meet her eye, her like make eye contact.
I have no idea what the fuck you guys have gone through or what you guys are doing here or the jabbernacle of fucking bullshit that you guys have accumulated here. But I think if I'm going to stay here, you kind of need to let me in on a few things.
Well, I guess we could have a little powwow and everyone could just tell you everything about
I
themselves.
mean, that'd be great. I would love that.
Only if you stop trying to hug me.
Take all of the hugs, and I promise I won't
My
touch
good
your butt
sir,
anymore.
I will never, ever stop trying to hug you
I hope you live a good
because
life.
you need a hug.
So as you guys
Well,
kind of get together, the arrows and such that have been discarded by Yob, you notice that they are of really good make and they have not been destroyed by their time pinning you to various objects, are made entirely of metal with what looks to be a silver tip. And there are currently 5 of them.
Can I have maybe one or two of those? I greatly appreciate it.
I'm the
These are
only other
hard.
person that uses a bow in this group.
I mean,
Have
okay,
all of
but
them.
an arrow can still be used as a stabby stab weapon.
And that's true. I mean, just like a few. I mean,
When you handle them, each of them is easily like 2 or 3 kilos. This is much heavier than a regular arrow. They only go a quarter the distance.
Fucking iron rod.
Yeah.
Or steel rod.
but they do some damage too, don't they? That extra weight.
It's just because they're silvered arrows and they're good at pinning people.
I know a few people in this campaign that would love that.
Yep. You okay, Lilith? Arabella got your throat?
Sorry, I had a frog in my throat.
There was okay.
And here I thought it was a Therian, but
I misheard that. I thought you said I had a yob in my throat, not a frog.
Little
That
soon.
was the twist of the
Little
century.
fucking
Holy
soon.
shit.
For your
Not yet.
information, voice in the sky who was made a comment. Lilith and Tyrion had a nice conversation about Barovia not being the place for
for
a
exhibitionism,
romantic relationship.
it's fair. But as you kind of get together, the clearing itself being cleaned up from its relative half destruction, you guys managed to sit down and build a small campfire with the kind of dead brush that's around. There's not much in the way of smoke, but there is some heat as the sun kind of dips down below the horizon, and the dark cast of the moon gently lights up the sky with a bit of silver to the clouds. But the clouds are ever present again. It begins to get cold, and the faintest trickles of rain, like a light drizzle, barely there for more than a second at a time, faintly make the night just that much chillier.
I hate this goddamn place.
But it's just a little bit of rain.
It's, you know what? It's the first time I was out at night, and of course, we had, everything going on, and then just to get, pissed on by, the clouds that hover above you. Yeah, what else could?
Later. Well, we'll let this settle.
In the faint distance, you hear an ooh, like a wolf crying.
It's a ghost.
No, it's not like you don't necessarily get out in the wild much, do you?
I only
It's
I know ghosts.
that's a wolf.
Is it a werewolf?
No, it's a werewolf.
It's a werewolf.
It's a wild.
What the fuck is a werewolf? Never seen one before in my life.
Yeah.
But no,
How long
it's a
have you been
wolf.
here?
It is out there in the distance, proclaiming its territory. It makes it seem like there's more of them out there, but it's honestly just one on a rock, just having a fucking good laugh.
And then you begin to hear more of them in the distance, 5 or 6,
I
in many
That's-
different
I have-
directions.
I have been known to be wrong.
But they
Now, like,
don't
how
seem to
long have
be coming closer to you at all.
How
Just
long have you been in Barovia?
I just kind of like wandered into here.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that's just kind of like what I do. Is just like wander from place to place.
Okay. Mario is going to take a bit of time, and I'm not going to bore everybody by doing it in character. Mario's just going to take a bit of time to like explain, not necessarily what has happened to the party itself, but everything that we have experienced since coming to this country, to include the creatures. Maybe not go into detail with the visits from Strahd, but
Oh, he'll
the
learn that soon
creatures.
enough.
Oh yeah, he will. The creatures, the people, the weird shit that just goes on, but just keeping it vague enough and pretty much spinning the story.
It just goes straight over his head. He's never witnessed any of this. He's just kind of there.
you'll understand soon.
But he has a very, very low intelligence.
Arabella is just grumpily sitting next to Crimson.
Okay, does anyone have a passive perception of 15 or above?
No. Ooh,
Me.
would I be able to double my
Unfortunately,
proficiency
not.
bonus?
No.
Yeah,
Um,
but it's for checks.
Arabella, you hear in the distance a faint jingling and the whinnying of a horse.
Can I tell which direction it's coming from?
Definitely the east, towards the road.
I'm gonna elbow Crimson twice.
Okay, I thought we all just had like a crazy moment. I did not think you were this ready to go back to our game.
Listen, she's an opportunist. She elbows him twice, and it's hard. Their elbows are hard.
Okay, what? What?
Shh, shh.
There's a solid thud thud, like feet landing.
Do I hear that because she's pointed it out?
At this point, no. But when the footsteps begin coming closer, crinkling on the dead leaves and dried grass, you begin to hear it, all of you. As long as you have a passive perception of above 11. Like 11.
Arabella's already pulled out her warhammer, and is kind of crouched.
I am back rolling into stealth.
Yeah, Lilith is just like
I'm just gonna sit there with like my
stands-
longbow. Just gonna like.
stands.
Are we in a building or are we like
You're outside.
out in the? Is there a tree close by?
Absolutely.
Therian is just going to walk up the side of it, not giving a fuck about gravity, and just hang upside down on a branch that's hanging over.
Lilith will speak. She's like, hello?
Ho there, the fire!
Hello.
There's no hose here. Wait. Yeah, there's no hose, just not hose.
Um,
I'm afraid I
don't
lose
quite
your
get that.
meaning. And kind of into the light steps a silvery, gleaming man or woman. You believe it's a man from the voice in full plate armor. The symbol of a silver dragon kind of carved across his chest. A large greatsword on his back, but no weapons in hand.
Hey, you're
Well, how's it
shiny.
going?
Well, yes. How was the night fair? Brave of you to wander so far out into the wilderness by yourselves, with no protection.
We are the protection.
I mean, seriously, I'm like right the fuck here. Like I'm the one leading them over here.
Malik, shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
You guys have known each other for a whole, 6 minutes.
Really?
No,
That seems a very
for,
short time.
a day.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. You, what are you doing here? There's a winery just down the road.
The winery's infested.
Infested, you say? With, like, termites? Measles? Measles? What are they
Like
called?
termites.
Measles.
If termites were made out of wood and much larger than their normal size, and I think controlled by druid people.
I see. So
What are
it's been
you doing
infested
on
by
here by
blights.
yourself?
Oh, I am a silver paladin of Argenvostolt. This is my
Arden
patrol route.
Bless you.
Argenvostolt. Got it?
I'm not from here.
That's fine.
Argan. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I understand it's difficult for some to say.
Yeah.
It's just not typical to find a group of travelers in the woods.
That's my fault. Probably.
How? You don't have to answer me. Don't worry, I'm not one of those paladins that has the stick up the ass. It's fine. It's fine. Also,
Insight check on that statement.
absolutely you may.
Our paladin has a stick up his butt, probably, she says, giggling as she looks over at Therian in the tree.
Have I ever seen
That's a
that
6.
dragon symbol before?
No, it's definitely something unique to Barovia.
Okay.
So, you don't look like you have much in the way of food. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Perfect. And he makes a short little whistle. I'm not going to actually whistle because that would blow your eardrums. And his horse kind of comes towards the fire. You can see the horse itself is also like full decorated and barded plate mail, so you can't see any skin or flesh on the horse. It's just like full metal.
I want a metal horse.
Starts pulling stuff off of packs. And are any of you vegetarian?
No.
No.
Okay, that pack can stay on then. There we go. I found this wonderful thing. They call it tofu. Very good for anyway. And he starts like handing out like wrapped wax paper steaks to people. There you go. There you are. There you go.
Toad
There you are.
food?
What?
Toad food?
No.
Toad.
Toe, like you have toes. Toe and foo. I don't have anything to foo with.
Mario's just
Like
gonna slide
fool.
the rapier back in the sheath. Just, okay.
Your fire's not quite big enough. Do you mind if I do a thing?
I want to see it.
Sure.
Okay, he walks around for a bit and he starts just talking with you guys, trying to get to know you. So, how long have you been in Barovia? And he starts stacking stones around the fire.
It's been 2 weeks, what ish?
Has
3?
it only been 2 weeks?
Really?
Yeah.
No offense, but you look a little fragile to have survived that long.
Offense
Yeah.
taken.
I think we're amusing right now.
Amusing? To whom?
Barovia.
Barovia.
Fair enough. And as he gets like a circle of rocks set up, he pulls out a metal grill from just a circular metal grill from his bag and puts it on, and then starts grabbing potatoes and just putting them on the grill.
Oh, potatoes.
Question.
Yes.
Why are you out here by yourself?
Oh, most of my brethren are currently otherwise occupied, so since we can't stop the patrols and we needed to go see what was happening around Barovia, I decided to do it myself. Best not to leave things to chance, and keeps putting out more potatoes.
Okay, I know you work for Argon.
Argen Vostolt.
Yeah, him.
No,
Who did-
it's a place.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I forgot what I was going to ask now.
That's no concern.
Okay,
We have time.
What's his? Who are you loyal to?
To the Silver Dragon himself.
Do I know who the Silver Dragon is?
Go ahead and roll a history check.
That's totally not my strong suit here. 12?
You've heard rumors of an order of paladins somewhere in Barovia, but they're rarely seen and more whispered about as if in myth or legend.
Is it like
Okay.
an actual dragon?
Yes. The dragon who founded our order.
You know, that
I thought-
doesn't surprise me.
Dragons were not nice.
I have no idea where you heard that nonsense.
Do I have the feeling that he knows that I'm there with my stealth, or am I just gone and I'm just observing this?
He hasn't looked towards you at all, but he has put out an extra steak and an extra potato.
I'm sorry. What was your name again? I was distracted by the actual shininess.
Well, fair lady, typically one introduces themselves before demanding another's name. So if you don't
Sorry,
mind,
my name is Lilith
of
of not Barovia.
how very generic of you.
Hold on, I forgot the actual name of the town. She'd actually say the name of the town.
Right. In which case, I am Baron von Barost.
A baron. Okay.
No, that's my name. It's Baron.
Oh.
Yes. With 2 R's, not one.
You-
Some confusion understood. Of Argenvostolt. Paladin of the
Well,
Light.
Your parents must have had really high hopes.
Well, it is a family name. I'm technically Baron the Third. After my grandfather being the second, and my great grandfather being the first. Something like
And
that.
no royalty? No royalty at all? Like any down that lineage or anything?
Not that I know of.
The town's
Well,
name is
just haven't had
Garia,
it.
by the way.
I know.
Okay.
I made it up, remember?
I know. I just didn't know if you remembered I was from actual.
So I'm gonna hop out now.
Well, hello, stranger. You didn't tell me you had
Sorry.
another member. I was just hungry.
We have.
You spooked us.
Really? I thought I was fairly loud.
Do you know how many things have jumped us out and tried to kill us in this land?
A lot.
Everything.
A lot, I assume.
Yeah,
At,
a lot.
at least once a day.
So
So?
your town
I don't live in a town. I live in Argynvostholt, the Silver Dragon Palace.
Okay.
Oh, so there's how many palaces are in this fucking place?
2 that I know of.
Is it like night and day? Like you guys are shiny and that one is not? She says, pointing up at the other.
Well, I suppose you could say that. Suppose.
Okay, and then
Well,
question:
Answers,
you're
yes.
stuck here just like we are, right?
Well, I find this to be my life's calling. But if you want me to leave, I can go.
No,
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 you can
no.
stay.
He meant
This. No, I
like
mean, you can leave Barovia, or you're stuck in Barovia like we are.
No, I'm a native of Barovia. I was born here. I'll probably die here. Probably.
sounds like a yes.
Okay, so
I've
yeah.
never tried to leave, honestly. The mists are too dangerous.
uh, uh, uh,
I've seen what happens when someone gets too close to the mist.
What happens?
It's not best described in the presence of civilized folk.
Good for you. We're not civilized people.
Well, you
I beg to
seem to be
differ.
waiting for me to finish cooking the food. That makes you civilized by my standards.
I also don't think we want to hear what
I
he's gonna say before eating food.
I think your standards might be a little low. No
Possibly.
offense.
Oh, no offense
Hey.
taken. It's
Oh.
hard to offend me.
So, heard something about Paladin of Light, right?
Yes, of course.
That was what you're saying.
Yep.
All right, cool. Do your eyes glow? And like, I get closer because like my eyes are doing the whole glowing
No,
holy.
no, they certainly do not. Not like yours. Kind of backs away. Like from a glimpse, it's just an eye slit. There's very little to see there.
Okay. Okay. Still wondering what the frick is going on with me then.
You
That's
just
right.
need a hug.
I'd be down for a hug. I like hugs.
Just come over here, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
gives you a big
God.
hug, and of course he's encased in metal. So when you hug him, he is freezing cold. Like
Oh no,
it's
it's like
very
a
cold to the
full
touch.
warm
Yeah.
embrace. It's like, oh man, that's just, oh, you got a tight grip on you.
Well, I'd
Therian
hope
will
so.
come down from the tree.
Oh, are you a bat of some sort?
Just
An acrobat. Yep, that's Therian.
Oh, hello, Therian.
Da, 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 da,
My name
da,
is
da.
Baron.
Welcome.
I'm gonna like walk over and elbow Arabella twice. With
I would like to
not,
dodge
not,
that.
not the same amount of force.
I would like to dodge that
Go
elbow.
ahead and roll an attack for that double elbow there.
You want me to attack?
Yep, roll an attack.
Roll on the hit.
I'm actively. You were stuck being it for.
22.
Unfortunately, a 22
Fuck.
does get you right in the side. So, how about we all sit down, and I'll tell you a
Oh,
story.
that was actually me. Sorry, that wasn't me trying to be a dick. That was me trying to like poke, like ask her and be like, should we like maybe ask him to help us clear the winery?
I probably.
Yeah. Okay.
But he sets out and he starts pulling out like clay plates for everybody. And he sets them to the side. So, how long you've been in Barovia for 2 or 3 weeks? Do you have any questions about it?
How do you get out?
You don't. Most who wander in here are stuck with us for a very long time.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
How do you get more powerful to survive here?
I pledged myself to the Silver Dragon, and he opened my eyes to the light. And through the light, I gained power.
Okay.
For you. Good for you.
Thank you.
What's the silver dragon's name?
That would be blasphemy.
Oh,
His
My
name is
bad.
not for the mortal tongue.
Do they have pamphlets?
A pamphlet?
You know, like a little thing, like a handout that you give to like kind of explain a rundown of the Silver
No.
Dragon.
No, we should probably do that though. That sounds like a good idea.
You're
Hello, have you
welcome.
accepted this? Have you accepted the silver dragon into your heart today? Um,
Have you, do you have time to
Um,
listen to?
Turning the
These
Silver
paladins
Dragon
are about
into
to become
Mormonism.
Barovia's worst Jehovah's Witnesses.
But the
On a
Silver
serious note,
Dragon has been here for a very long time. For as long as there has been a Barovia, actually.
How?
I
Okay. How does? I thought he
Is-
created Barovia. She says again, pointing up at Scary Castle.
Well, he created its mists, for sure. But the land was already here. Have you never heard the story of the founding?
Again,
No.
we were here only for 2 to 3 weeks. It's been kind of a whirlwind adventure.
There aren't any whirlwinds here.
It's
a
It's a-
figure of speech.
yeah.
Oh, fair enough, I suppose. No, Barovia was founded a long time ago. No one's quite sure exactly how long it's been, though maybe the Silver Dragon could enlighten you. But Strahd von Zarovich, the first of his name,
I'm gonna do like a quick look around, make sure you didn't show the fuck up.
it's said that as a child he fed on blood instead of mother's milk. When he grew up, he fell in love with war. So he traveled far and wide, seeking out different battles that he thought he could earn glory in. In one of those, he massacred a village. A village that was protected by the Silver Dragons. There were many of them back then, though now there is only one. And so we chased him across the land, and he fled here back to his home, protected by those called the Vistani. They nurtured him to health, and he promised them sanctuary, and so they have, meandering back and forth through the mists. Zarovich fled back to his family castle, and in there something horrible happened. We don't know for sure, but within days of us arriving here, setting up to besiege that massive castle, everything changed. The mists grew, the skies grew dark, as even the Dawnfather himself would not care to look upon this blasphemous creation. No one's sure what happened in that castle, but ever since then we've been unable to leave. Frozen here. And so we've taken it upon ourselves to curb the worst of the evils. But our numbers are small. The Order is constantly recruiting, looking for new folk, but our numbers are in the 20s. And the Silver Dragon is ancient. They can't move anymore. They give us blessings, but that's about it.
Let me ask.
Yes?
Do you know of a blonde-headed woman that Strahd was fond of or anything? I received a vision, um, and I saw this woman, if I recall correctly, she was blonde and falling, very beautiful.
Perhaps one of his loves? I know not for certain.
One
Oh.
one of? Oh
Yes.
well, yeah. I guess he's got. I forgot they told us he had a lot of wives.
Do you know anybody who
And
would
a
know her?
husband, I think.
It felt dirty, like I wasn't supposed to see it. And then I woke up in a lot of pain.
Perhaps sometime you should visit Argynvostholt. There's a tome there, detailing the rise of Strahd's power from his own perspective. It's difficult to read and may drive any normal person insane to do so, but Perhaps it would enlighten you, help you with your vision.
At this point, like Lilith's hand goes up, like shoots up. Like she has a question.
Yes?
What if someone's sanity was already in question? Could they read the book?
To be honest, I don't know. Our
Follow-up question.
Our sages have read through it, and some have never been seen again after they closed the book.
Okay.
They just vanished.
I would very much like to read the book.
You should come to Argynvost then.
Okay.
Well,
Before we go to Argon,
Vosh.
Argynvost.
Vosh.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Argon Vistold. Yep.
You're close.
he tries.
It's my accent. Anyway, before we go there, could you maybe assist us with the blights, as you called them?
I'm afraid I wouldn't be much assistance.
How? Why?
Huh?
Why not?
Because I suffer from the same fate as most of my brethren do. Except one.
Not making that joke.
What fate?
He reaches up, grabs the side of his helmet, twists it, and pulls it off. And underneath is an obviously long, rotted skeleton. He sets it to the side.
Hey, wait, we saw. He kind of reminds me of that one that we fought the other day.
Unfortunately, the citadel has fallen, and Argynvost is no more. And with that, both he and the horse just vanish.
You know, that was a
okay,
nice
guys.
man.
Guys,
That was a
I know
nice
this sounds crazy, but I still think that we should find Argon Volstolt.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
no,
but-
we're definitely going. Fuck.
There
Listen,
is a single whisper on the wind that just says, "Follow the dawn," and then nothing.
follow the dawn. No, that's easy to do.
So we just.
Is it
Let's
easy to
go
do in a place that doesn't have
east.
dawn?
Well, if we can figure out which way east is.
Well, I could definitely tell you which way that is.
For some reason, I don't quite trust your sense of direction.
He directly points east. That's east.
I wouldn't be able to tell you if that was true or not.
He's right.
He did guide us here.
No, I know my sense of direction. That's
I'm
east.
sorry that I doubted you, Malik. I will make it up to you.
All right, just don't. Next time you hug me, just don't do the on my butt. All right.
Well, then don't joke about it, and I won't.
And it's going to be a running gag, ladies and gentlemen. But let's take care of what we all came here to do in the first place, and deal with that distillery. No, winery. Or is it a factory? I don't know.
Winery?
Speaking of, what did you find when you were scouting?
Brewery.
Well, nothing. I mean,
It was a
however,
suspicious lack of nothing, actually, as if they didn't want to go into the forest. They didn't chase you very far.
it's a stronghold for them. That's what I'm thinking. So, who here is great at stealth? Well, looks over at the guy that was just stealthing, hanging upside down from a tree.
The paladin in shiny black armor.
Not the guy who just appeared from a tree midway.
No,
through the
that's who I'm looking at.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
one that was just like, yeah, no, it's like I'm just gonna be hanging upside down from a tree.
Oh, that wasn't me.
But
That was
you
the
guys,
paladin.
That was the paladin.
That was the paladin. Yeah. Never
meat that you
mind.
guys-
the fact that I just-
Never mind.
No one
Guys,
questioned the fact that I just walked up a wall.
So the meat that the paladin brought out for you is still cooking on the grill, but it's starting to smell a little burnt.
Oh, Lilith, like, grabs it up like, I was hungry. Balancing
minute.
it.
Are the plates still there too?
Yep.
That's strange.
I'm not
Malik
going to
doesn't
question
care.
it.
He's gathering his meat and potatoes and just chowing down.
Same.
It's oddly
Lilith,
it's oddly delicious. Like it's weird that a steak that has like no seasoning, no butter, no nothing, tastes as good as you get at a high-end restaurant. And the potato is much the same, almost as you think it, like sour cream and chives and bacon bits and cheese. All of that appears on the potato as you take it.
Oh God, yes.
Lilith is going to make, like, she's gonna make a plate and then she's just gonna like sheepishly hand it over to Arabella.
Malik is chowing down. He is
Arabella
not
pushes
giving
it
two
back.
shits.
Okay.
Do you not want it? I'll take it. Trust me, this shit is
No.
delicious.
I'll just eat it.
Can Mario eat?
Yep.
Real food?
For now.
Okay.
But
For
Mario,
now.
as it is the
It
end of the
doesn't
night, I
taste
need
like
you to make a
ash.
Constitution save, please.
Great at those. I'm actually great at those. That's a 21.
Okay, you do not suffer another level of exhaustion. Okay. As you take a bite, you feel something change inside you. If you continue to eat, you think it will continue changing you.
A good or bad feeling.
Like your heart is lighter.
Oh, am I getting happy? Like, okay.
Yeah.
He continues to fight and
As you continue to eat, you can feel your beast retreating, shying away from the food.
It's holy food. Oh.
going to. I assume he's gonna like feel this like going on.
Yep.
Is there any? Let me ask. Let's see.
Finish the meal.
Is there
Finish the
anything
meal.
to?
I will happily share my food with him if it.
No,
helps.
not yet. At least, is there anything to preserve this meal after he feels like maybe like I don't know. Do hunters know how to preserve like food out in the wild?
They do, but like there's no, you guys don't have large amounts of salt or the ability to store it in an airtight container or anything like that, unfortunately.
All right. Well, he feels like he's not going to be able to get blood for a while, so he's just going to finish the meal then.
Okay. As you're about to take the last bite, I'm going to warn you that if you finish the meal, it may cure your vampirism.
Do it.
Finish the meal. Finish the meal.
Finish the meal.
Peer
I don't.
pressure is
It doesn't
don't-
feel like that for me, right?
No, because you're a Dombeer. It's a natural
Okay.
part of you. Whereas, so that is just so you're aware. If you finish that last bite, it may actually cure your vampirism. It has a 50-50 shot.
I feel like the next question might be a little meta-y, but remember that thing that you messaged me about this whole vampirism?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever finish that, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm not the last of it because I do not want your.
Okay. You finish the last of your meal. All of your
I
exhaustion.
do not finish it.
Oh, you do not finish.
I do not finish.
Sorry, fair.
I do not finish it.
Okay.
Yes.
You finish it, and it's delightfully tasty. It's very good. However, for everyone else in the party who does finish their meal, you are cured of all diseases and poison. You are immune to poison, and you're immune to being frightened. You make all of your wisdom saving throws for the next 24 hours with advantage, and your hit point maximum increases by 12, and you heal for 12.
Was this a hero's feast?
It is a hero's feast.
Lovely.
Is this a
just-
permanent or is it temporarily for the
It's
max?
1 day.
24 hours.
Yep, one day.
Okay. And we healed off.
Heal and temp HP.
No,
Okay.
your maximum HP
Oh.
increases. You don't get like your temp HP. There's no temp HP. It just increases your maximum by 12 for the day.
Okay.
My exhaustion, it's still on, right?
Your exhaustion's still on. Yeah. If you had taken the last bite, nah. But
Anybody who had exhaustion, is it gone?
yep. Anyone else who had exhaustion that finished the meal, it's gone.
Immune to immunities to.
Fun fact. Do I no longer have lycanthropy?
If you finish the meal, it will heal your lycanthropy. Yes, 100% guaranteed.
I forgot about that.
Do you want to finish the meal?
Fuck. Yeah.
Okay. There's a sudden.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. I completely forgot. I did not mean to cut you off. Where was the chance for him? Huh? Nobody wanted to be like
No,
finish the meal.
Don't even. Don't because like the lycanthropy was a guaranteed heal because he hasn't, eaten
I haven't
anybody yet.
changed. Yeah, I
and
haven't
he hasn't
changed.
changed.
True.
Whereas for yours, it was like you've already done the bad stuff. So like,
You killed 4 people.
I am a dirty, dirty boy.
it's true.
And we still love you.
You're a bad man.
You just can't kill
Mr.
another
Grinch.
person. You just can't kill another person.
Yeah, I think that's what's getting me exhausted too. But just a hunch.
Does it heal exhaustion or no?
Yeah,
Another innocent person.
It does, yes.
Specifically.
But
Okay, so then
oh yeah, you're fine. But you guys
Yeah.
can settle in for a long rest. Are there any scenes that you'd like to do in amongst each other, or do we want to go to the morning?
I'm
You guys-
good.
Oh, long rest,
Actually,
that's important.
I'm not good. I need Arabella.
Ooh.
Hi.
siblings.
Is it a mango moment?
It's not a mango, and everyone might need to be awake for it because I might have to do something.
There are. It's only been 2 days since I used Strahd's blood,
Yeah,
so
so
I
you're-
still do not have to roll yet.
I am keeping
I
a
can't-
close
Even
eye
on
on
that
the camp,
frenzy
by the way.
check, even on that frenzy check, you shouldn't have had to roll. Strahd's blood would prevent it. You're satiated.
Okay.
Right, I can't remember the last time I bet. Besides,
It's
the
been a
town,
while.
Yeah. So, hey, sis. Remember the thing you did that I told you not to do?
There's a lot of things that you told me not to do. I'm gonna need a little bit more of a specific. You told me not to punch that guy in the bar at the face, and I did it, and I broke his jaw. And then there was that time where you told me not to jump off of the side of the thing, and I did that. So I need. Can you be a little bit more specific?
Okay. Remember the time I told you not to cut your hand to wake me up?
Yeah.
So I might need to do. I might need a little sip,
Do you want me to cut my hand?
probably. Hopefully, yes.
Okay. I'm assuming we have walked away from the group for this.
No, actually, because this is something that in case Mario gets a little out of hand, at least there's help. That's what he's thinking. So I don't think he would have walked. He would have told you let's walk away or do something.
I'm just gonna look at Arabelle and be like, "Are we? We know what happens when this happens."
What happens?
He's a
Oh, you're-
vampire, sort of.
You're a. Oh.
He's
Oh, so we just spill everybody's
Oh.
secrets, huh, Lilith?
Yeah.
I'm
We
not.
do.
I'm not a vampire. Yet.
Really?
I'm not dead. I still have a heartbeat, and he takes he'll take Malik's hands, put it on his chest or whatever.
His
and
heart's
just
going
pray for a heartbeat.
thunk, thunk, very, very slowly, but it's there.
You should about that.
Yeah, kind of, a little bit.
You kind of just got a little bit young.
Yeah. Okay.
He just snatch his hand his way. It's like,
Yeah.
no.
So
Come over
it's
here,
either
Malik.
actually it's between Arabella and Crimson.
Yeah, here.
Okay.
So you're gonna
So
cut
you
your
just
hand
slice
and let
your
him
hand.
feed.
Yeah.
So your hunger is reduced to 1 again, um, but and there's no risk of frenzy because like she's cutting her hand for you, and not like you're not being like in the middle of hunger feeding. It's just you're aware that you're getting close. So you'll reset to 1, and you'll take a bit of blood. Arabella, you'll take a level of exhaustion, but won't lose any
Fine.
HP.
We're about to go to bed anyway.
Thanks, sis.
Yeah, anytime.
It's weird because she tastes tainted to you now.
Would that be from Yob or Strahd?
You don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
just
Maybe
as
maybe
Mario
by 300 werewolves. Who knows?
as as Mario like rears back and like like does the whole just like you just like see like his face just like fall, the blood like falls, the blood like goes away from his face as he makes that realization. It was like, oh god, it should taste weird because of Yob or Strahd. Thank you. So bedtime, everybody. I'll
Who's
take the
doing
first
watch?
I'll take
Arabella
it.
will do watch.
No, you're not. Not alone.
Why?
You don't trust either one of y'all now.
Oh well. Surprise.
Uh,
And
okay,
this is
well,
why Therian don't say shit about shit.
let's see.
Lilith thinks that they are a group and there should be no secrets.
Speaking of secrets, Mario, I need you to roll a charisma saving throw, please.
That would be normal. And I'm excellent at charisma saving throws. Fucking 10. Okay.
So you guys sitting for watch or what?
Yeah,
Alright.
Arabella does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm assuming we're doing it in twos.
Oh, Malik's doing it in twos, and then like once like somebody comes up that he like doesn't have any questions about, then he'll go to sleep.
Gotcha.
Therian will do second watch then.
Mario will get him what he can fit in.
I'll take one of the watches.
Okay.
So it'll be very evenly spread out, so we don't have to stay up too long.
Okay. With 3 watches, there are 6 of you, so you guys can do 2 watches apiece. The important thing is who's on watch with Arabella.
Oh,
Okay, so Malik's on watch with Arabella. Who's on watch with Lilith?
Uh,
Therian and Lilith. That means
Okay.
Crimson and Mario. Okay. So the night passes perfectly peacefully for most of you.
Actually, I would probably be with Mario.
Okay, so me and Krim.
The night passes peacefully. Crimson, what's your passive perception?
13.
All right, Lilith, what's your passive perception?
11.
Mario, you hear a voice whisper into your mind as you're trying to sleep. You find it difficult to sleep as of late. Your body's still full of energy even after a long day's labor. You hear a, "Come to me, child. Come to me. Loose the bonds and come to me." And you feel this pulse come over your body, like a hot wire from head to toe, and your entire body just dissolves into mist as you're swept
my
along the
body.
ground. Yep.
Okay.
And neither Crimson nor Lilith spots it.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Love you. Please write.
Kind of foggy out tonight, isn't it?
And you're brought to, you feel yourself drawn to the north. And as you get further and further away from the party, your will just slowly becomes less and less your own. And then, with a cold shock, your body's reformed from bones to nerves to veins to muscles to flesh, all of it coming in layers as you quickly come to your eyes blinking at the sudden intrusion. And even though the moon is barely out, giving that dim silver glow to the clouds, you can see as though it were daylight. Standing in front of you is Strahd.
Who redeemed? Who redeemed?
Hello, my
Uh,
child. Tell me, something changed tonight. Why is that?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's hard for me to look at you. And your sister? Why?
That's a bit rude. I thought we shared a moment when you turned me into this. Um, but no, I have no idea what changed or anything.
He takes a step closer. Are you sure about that?
Um, yeah, actually, Mario's not trying to lie because
And he
as the
cuts
way
his
as the
finger
way I'm, uh,
and starts to bleed a little bit. Are you hungry?
I don't I, I don't know how to answer that.
And he puts his finger on your lips so that he's bleeding into your mouth. Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
That,
You suffer another level of exhaustion as your body responds to this blood with a pulsing heat like you've never felt before. You feel alive and in a moment, and it quickly leaves when he pulls his hand away. And he licks it, and it heals. There. Isn't that better? Don't you feel better? Tell
I
me.
feel like I feel like shit. I feel awful. I
That will
feel
pass. Soon you'll
if
sleep, and he
you're
traces his hand along the side of your neck.
it's weird because you've
Mm.
been with my sister and now I've had your blood in me twice. Um, you
Third,
don't you don't feel a problem with this at all? Like it's not doesn't weird you out at all? This,
third time's the charm.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Besides, I'm not related to either of you. Well, I suppose I could be if I took both of you, made you both my children. Would you like that? To have your sister by your side forever?
No, because I feel like I would have to see my sister naked. I'm good on that.
You wouldn't. I could keep you separate, away from my other pets.
Away and locked in the tower,
You wouldn't
away and
find it
alone.
lonely, I promise you. There's a lot more to me than you think.
Can
Did
I
you
try
have a
something
visitor
actually?
tonight? Oh, what do you want to do?
Yes. Um, I let's see. There was something I did want to try. And I think I have it. Um, nope, never mind. I was gonna, I was going to try to like, I thought I had detect thoughts. I don't know what the fuck I did. Um, but yeah, never mind.
Okay.
So back where you doing?
Did you have any visitors tonight?
Um, no.
No, none.
I mean, none more than usual. Something's always weird happening around here.
Tell me, what's happened tonight with you and your friends and your sister?
We went to a winery. We got shot to death. Um, you know,
That I
uh,
know.
of course you do. Okay. Um, so you just want to just cut the whole like deception thing. Just just tell me what you already know. That's what you want me to do.
Who was the man who visited your sister and gave her something that made me unable to see her anymore? I don't like it when my property is given gifts by others.
Told you.
You sure that wasn't you? You do
Wasn't
have a habit
me.
of like showing up anywhere. Um, so now that Mario knows what's going on, he is actively going to try not to give up said person.
Go ahead and make a charisma save.
Doing this for you, Yob.
Tell me, who was he? Why does he
Why does
think he can dote on my pet?
Why does this program hate us?
He hates us so much. He is someone who saved. He's someone who saved Arabella from being hunted
I need a
by
name.
Garrett. Please, one more time. One more time.
Okay, one more time, but the
Just
DC
try to.
DC is going to be high on this one. You're struggling. I'll
I,
allow it.
I have to go. God, fuck.
The pull is too
Okay.
strong.
His name is Yob
Yob.
from
Interesting.
fuck, I forgot. What was it?
Vlaki.
Vlaki? Yob from Vlaki.
And you said he saved my pet? From who?
Yes. From the town, from hunting her, us. He
How did he do that?
he took a lock of her hair. Actually, not even a lock. It was a handful. Actually, it was like a bundle. She probably gonna have to get a haircut after that. But she and then slipped something onto her, and that was to show that that was her death, so she would no longer be hunted.
Who is he in the town that he can do such a thing?
He is a hunter. He hunts things.
He's a
That's all
hunter,
I know.
which means he's often in the wild. Maybe I should reward him for taking such good care of my pet. I need you to do me a favor, child.
What?
Take that ring off of her.
And if I can't, if it's stuck permanently,
Then cut off the finger. I'd prefer if you could do it in such a way that no one would know it was you. You're a group of fighters, of adventurers. No one would think it amiss if a ring went missing during combat, if she was knocked unconscious or left. Hmm. You will do this for me. There's no time limit. I have
I will.
patience.
I will.
Go back to your party. If they ask where you
Okay.
were, you had to take a piss. And he does the same thing where he just disappears in the mist.
How far north am I?
About a kilometer.
Okay. I don't think Mario has a great sense of direction either.
3,000 feet.
Go
no,
ahead.
he does a sense of direction.
Go ahead and roll a survival check.
On this episode of Curse of
Oh, that's
Strahd,
actually
we try
really
to.
Wow.
good. Okay, yeah, no, that works. You managed to make your way south. It's good.
Okay. Just like stumbling and bumbling.
Mm-hmm. So about an
Ooh.
hour later, Crimson and Lilith, you find like Mario's just stumbling into camp. He didn't even realize that his bundle was empty.
Had to be.
Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome. He's gonna like slither back in his bundle and attempt to go to sleep, but his eyes are just wide open, just turned away from everybody.
With that, the morning comes, the light growing just slightly brighter with the passing hours. What do you guys want to do?
All right, so we're taking over this building thingy, right? Is
Trying
that
to
the
figure out what happened to it for somebody.
trying to figure? All right, okay, great. Can we not do what we did yesterday though?
Well, if there's no storm, although it was more of a help than a hinder, but
I never
What?
think he means the
More
knocking
stealth.
of the door.
Yeah, who in here is actually like proficient in like I don't know doing anything without making a noise?
Darian will look over at the one person in the party.
Great.
I just appear behind you. You said you called.
You rang.
you right.
Just kind of like just you'll do. Well, I guess so what we need to do is me and this individual should just go scout around, not get anywhere close, not set off any traps, looks at the one that set off the trap from yesterday.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we all saw it.
I just wanted to go knock on the door.
Yeah. Not a good idea, was it?
How was I supposed to know that there was a freaking 1,000 little freaking monster things?
Why weren't you expecting it?
I was hoping for one good thing, okay?
In
Okay.
Barovia.
Yes, in Barovia. I'm sorry that I'm hopeful.
You're not hopeful. I think you're stupid.
I think that you're stupid. Your face is stupid and you have no butt.
Malik, I think that's like the first just accurate thing you've said.
Shut up, vampire fucker.
Wow. Okay, we woke up on the great side
I'm
of the
just
morning.
Arabella's
As this is happening, I'm just gonna grab him and I'm just gonna be like, we're just gonna go scouting.
You know, that seems like
Just Therian, you know what to do. Mario, you know what to do. All right, bye.
like he has no recognition that what he said is like anywhere near of an offense or not. He's just kind of like, I thought this was a known thing.
Arabella just explodes with lightning. Like she just releases her edge completely.
Your hair just like completely frizzes up. What's left
That's
of it?
new.
Ooh, so
Oh.
scary. And
I'm about to show you.
Lilith just like
Scary.
turns and just like stomps off into the trees. Before looking at Therian, be like, do not follow me.
I'll follow her. She didn't say
No,
me.
you will not.
You were supposed to be gone already. Never mind.
Okay, so the two of you head off relatively southwest, trying to make for the lone copse of trees that actually overlooks the winery and the vineyard. Lilith, you head off in a different direction. Do you want to head like northeast or north?
I'm just picked a direction and went.
Okay. Roll a d6
I'll let
for
you
me.
choose the. Okay. A d6.
Oh no.
6.
You just kind of head off north. Not going terribly far, but far enough.
Far enough that it's away from them.
So as you guys head towards the copse itself, we'll get both of you to roll stealth checks, please.
Watch this be the one time that I fail on a stealth.
Oh, thank God I have advantage.
Yep.
Oh,
Chess. This is like the
This
third nat
is-
one I've rolled today. Like,
Jesus,
happening?
really?
oh, don't worry, I got a 22. It's fine.
Okay. I got a, what is my, +5, 17.
The two of you
We
make
took
it
a
to
long
the
rest,
copse.
correct?
Yeah, took a long rest. The two of you make it to a copse relatively unseen. As you're looking, you can see that there are scarecrows now in the vineyard, where there weren't any before. 3 of them propped up, kind of sagging off of their posts. Get both of you to roll either a perception or investigation, your choice.
Oh, definitely not investigation.
Perception.
Oh, God. That's the second 2 that I've gotten. That's a 6.
Taking a moment to look out from the copse of trees, you see there's movement inside the building, but not much. You see 2, maybe 3 people. You're not sure if it's 3, but definitely at least 2 moving around inside. There aren't very many blights left. Scouring the fields, you notice that there are quite a few moving, and they seem to be disassembling the other blights, returning them to sticks and stones and vines. Most of them are small, maybe 2-3 feet tall. A few of them are only about a foot tall, but you see one of them towering 10 feet tall, roaming around the outside edge of the vineyard, looking for trouble, composed of thick, thick roots and stalks, and looks like it could crush a boulder with its fists.
So am I concerned about the scarecrows?
They just look like
Or
scarecrows now.
But they weren't there before, right?
No, they were not. Looks like they went up overnight.
That's odd.
Yeah, most definitely. And this is the only way in, right?
There is a path to the south, but it leads to a large hill that has a very kind of disturbing tree on it. It makes you feel weird whenever you go by it.
Yeah, probably not wanting to go over there.
Oh, well, not with everyone.
They're saying
But
this,
go on.
the creature, the large blight, is slowly walking towards the copse of trees you're in.
Can I tell that it's recognized us? Or if it's just like prowling?
With your perception check, you're not quite sure.
What about my perception check?
You can tell it's not focused in any one direction. It's still looking around. Its head is kind of swiveling back and forth. It's not focusing on anything. So you're fairly positive it hasn't seen you.
Wait a minute. Am I in... Oh, hold on. Features and traits. Hold on. Am I in... I'm not in darkness because there's light outside, right?
Yes, there is.
Okay, yeah, so that won't work.
So it's just the big guy. And so there's small little groups of the little ones.
Yeah.
That are
And
being
then-
taken apart.
That are being taken apart.
Yeah, they're taking apart some of the dead ones, it looks like.
Okay. And then I can see movement in the house, about 3 that I can see.
Yeah. Lilith, how much HP do you have? Your maximum.
Maximum with the 12,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
38. What, for some reason it went away, but 38.
Okay.
So the big thing is scary.
Mm-hmm.
We can both agree on that. Big thing scary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
If we
But-
somehow get the whole group around, like, to a point when it's like furthest away, and then we either attack some of the remaining little blights and then skedaddle, and then just keep doing that until we like wear them down, or should we like try to get to the house?
I think what we should try to do is get back to the group.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Yes, definitely. But we need to be the ones that draw these things away. I mean, all we have to do is just do pot shots, make sure they're fucking on our ass. And then once they're far enough away, have them go in, do the shit, and then hopefully, like, all this will end in, like, one big kabloozle. You know what a kabloozle is, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't think you do. But it's...
Work. Yeah, yeah. Pow. Alright. That could work. We'll need to go back and see how the group dynamic is working when we come back, if they've cooled off.
By the way, what's with the mother and the son? or is it the sister and the brother, or the father and the daughter? I don't understand what their dynamic is.
Uh,
Complicated.
it, so Arabella is the big sister to Mario. Therian is uh friends with Lilith, and I'm friends with Arabella.
Oh, so this is just a hodgepodge of fuck off.
This is a big group of. We all know each other from doing jobs from, forget the province or country that we were currently in, but yeah, we were all doing jobs there. We took a job, it threw us into this land, and now we're stuck here. And let's just say a couple of things have happened recently that have kind of made some tensions run really high in the group to exploding levels.
I still think that anything can be solved with a hug, but he pats him on the back. It's like, and let's get back to the group and let's see what happens.
The hugs are very nice, just when you're bleeding, just don't hug anyone. As much as you want to. It's just not a good time for hugs if you're bleeding, if that makes any sense.
Fair
Probably
enough.
doesn't, but yeah. All right, let's go back. All right, we'll get back to the group.
Okay, as you guys head back to the group, all of you kind of sitting around the burnt up remnants of the fire, there's no Lilith.
Aye. All right. I'm guessing.
There, Therian, you had one job.
That way.
Hmm. Yeah, that way. I was told not to follow, so I
All
listened.
right.
Same here.
All right. Well, you, my good individual, you know the plan. Explain it to them. Go wrangle Lilith or Leviathan. I don't know your names.
Okay, so you want me to go wrangler, or you're gonna say the plan?
I know you say the plan. You're better at it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna.
Yeah.
Watch out for a tentacle. It hurts.
The fuck's a tentacle? As he's walking off.
You'll find out.
Whack.
So,
Fuck.
anybody want to place any bets that she kills him?
Fuck.
Uh, yes, I'll take that bet of no, she's not going to do that. Now, if it
Boldly
was
say she will.
Arabella going to go get her,
Nah, I'm pretty sure Arabella might.
well, I mean, one of them would end up dead. It wouldn't be
Yes.
Arabella.
Right.
Thank you.
So as you walk off into the woods, you find Lilith maybe about 400 feet away or so. Oh, she's gone.
She's gone. I explained the plan that we have to the
He
group.
literally walked off to go find her.
Yeah, so I'll explain the plan to the three people who are
Wait.
here.
Wait, explain it again.
All right. So there's a big hulking monstrosity and a couple other little ones that are dismantling other little ones. Probably they're trying to like gain pieces and make new ones. And there's three in the house.
Okay.
So our plan is that me and Malik here are gonna go shoot at them, draw their attention. They're gonna chase us like they did last time.
Right.
You guys are gonna hide in the bushes. They're gonna run past you guys because they're gonna be fighting, like basically trying to get us. And once they're out of the yard, you guys go and beat the shit out of the people who's in the house.
Wouldn't it be easier if I did it? Because I'm big stompy.
Yeah, but we're faster than you.
Okay, but I can fight more of them at one time.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be bad. 3 and 3. And you know she can take a hit.
Yeah, but we also like you hit really hard. We just kind of want
Yes.
you to go into the house and hit the people in the house really hard.
Tyrion and Lilith and I can definitely do that.
Okay, well,
I'm just saying, wouldn't it be
you know
easier
what?
if I'm loud and stompy and then there's like 5 of you going into the house? Wouldn't that be a lot?
No,
No.
not five, not five.
Isn't splitting the party like the number one thing not to do,
It's
though?
not. You can see me from the window.
I mean,
Might be
Malik is going to be no good in that house. He knows that. That's why he suggested that.
Speaking of Malik, you find your erstwhile companion Lilith leaning against a tree. Kind of, there's a lot of like loose brush that looks like it's been kicked or like tossed, like someone's had a violent temper tantrum. And as she opens her eyes to look at you, they cycle through several different colors, like green, then brown, then gold, then black, then red, then blue. Weirdly enough, before they focus and settle, and she just stares at you.
Well, that's new.
Yeah. I'm a shapeshifter. Oh, wait.
Cool.
Sorry, not a shapeshifter. I'm a changeling. That's it.
Cool. I have no idea what the hell that is.
That means I can change how I look. I can change
Cool.
to you.
You know what? I need to see this. I need to see my ass from like a definite person's perspective.
Yeah, I change into freaking Malik.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, I'm that flat in the back.
I told
It's
you.
2 pieces of cardboard.
It's not even that. It's concave.
It's a Hank Hill.
It's a reverse butt.
Oh dear God.
No.
And then you see her like go into this grayish skin tone with the like a short white hair before she goes back to like her normal one that she does, which is like the
Oh,
the red hair.
no. Hold on. With that? No. Was the form before actually you?
Yes.
Can I see it again? Because like I actually prefer to see the real you rather than what you want to project onto anyone else.
She hesitates for a second and then she's like, okay, and then she does she changes back into like the changeling, like her actual true form.
You just see this big grin on his face, and he's just like, "There you
Also,
are."
you'll see that she shrunk like 5 inches as well.
There you are. Such a pleasure to meet you. And just walks over and just tries to give you a big old hug. This might end in much pain for me.
There's a faint scent of like elderberry and juniper and some sort of incense.
Wonderful smell.
Thanks.
So great to meet you.
She's she doesn't hug you back. She's like, yeah. And then she like hugs you. I was like, I thought you didn't want me to hug you because I said you didn't have a butt.
I mean, if it's the truth, it's the truth. That's why I asked you to do what the yeah. No, there's nothing back there.
Yeah. It's
But my face is not stupid.
As you pull away, she does change back into the redheaded. It's like, sorry, I tend to. This is more comfortable.
All right. We want to get back to the group. I think we got a little bit of a battle plan going on.
I'm not going to get killed, am I?
Hopefully, you won't have to deal with much other than close quarters combat, which I am not good at.
Okay.
And with you folks arriving back to the party, I think we'll call it there for the night because I know that some of us have to leave early. But it was a fantastic roleplay session. Thank you very much, folks. I'm going to grant you all inspiration if you did not have one.
Yes. Thank you.
And thank you so much, everyone, for joining us in this terrible, wonderful, fantastic, kind of weird time. With Malik learning that his party members are definitely much more than they appear.
Yeah.
And that he's got a flat ass.
Yeah.
The only
No,
one that
it's not even
Malik,
flat. It does a weird thing.
the only one that
it's a birth
Malik
defect.
doesn't know is me.
Yes,
All right.
you. That's going to be the next one.
All right. So
I
thank you
still
so
don't
much,
know
everybody.
about me.
Yeah. it's
But
fine.
you did just watch him, like, no effort at all, slowly walk up a tree and then hang upside down by his feet. Like, his feet touching wood, not his legs hanging off of the branch.
I'm sure Therian touches lots of wood.
All right, getting back to the point. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Don't forget that we'll be back either next week, the 20. Are we coming back next week? We'll discuss this when we're off stream.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us and having a fantastic time. Look forward to seeing you all next time we stream. All right, have a fantastic
Good night.
See
And,
ya.
yeah,
Happy birthday.
thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Hey,
Hey, David!